Big 3 points for Newcastle after beating top five rivals Chelsea 2-0. Newcastle, honestly, this result would mean so much to them and it would be so detrimental to Chelsea. This race for the top five is so close. Anytime you slip up, there's a big chance you fall out of the top five altogether. Now, this match started with serious intensity from Newcastle, and they took a very early lead through Sandro Tonali. And Chelsea, they were still in the game. They were playing well until Nicolas Jackson got sent off for a very silly challenge on Sven Botman, an elbow. He was sent off for violent conduct, and Chelsea played with 10 men. But Chelsea still played well with 10 players. They played very well. Newcastle could not get a goal. Chelsea had some good chances. They had possession. At a point, it was very nervy in the stadium for Newcastle, and they were sitting back. Chelsea had the ball, but Newcastle just managed to get that second goal. And with this victory now, Newcastle will move ahead of Manchester City and go into third place. This is a massive result for Newcastle and a very bad one for Chelsea, because if Nottingham Forest should beat Leicester this afternoon, Chelsea will fall outside the top five. And Chelsea's next two games will be against Manchester United, although that game against Manchester United will come before the Europa League finals, and Manchester United will likely rest their top players. But that final game against Nottingham Forest away from home will become very crucial at this point. Chelsea cannot afford to go into that game being outside the top five, because if they cannot get a positive result from that game, they will likely finish outside the top five, which would be such a big disappointment, especially when you consider how well they started this season. They were even considered title contenders at some point. So it's going to be a very disappointing season if they don't finish in the top five. But this is a big result for Newcastle